All right, good evening, guys. Kenneth Tortoise Capital Nightly Strategy Podcast for Friday night, um, March 24th, 2023. Tomorrow's podcast for the swing trading will be recorded only. We'll do the live review of the swing patterns on Sunday. We're traveling all day tomorrow. We'll start today with the um, swing trade portfolio review, Alcoa. These are all 30-minute charts. Alcoa, the swing we initiated yesterday, we covered at the PSAR flip today for about 1 hour. Caterpillar, we initiated a long. So yesterday we took the cash position at the end of the day. This morning was a morning hook, but we waited for the PSAR flip to take a standard long on the SSC. Cliff. Yesterday we cashed. Today we did nothing. I thought about the SSC, but Alcoa was much better. So no position in Cliff. Chevron. We had a 2-position short. This morning it opened with a morning hook, and we took the exit in the middle of the dragon prior to the PSAR flip, and that yielded 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, about 7R. Diamonds were just stalking and looking at it for market context. Devon Energy, the single position short we closed yesterday, right at the close when it came back to the dragon. Today there was a morning hook, but we did not take it. Electronic Arts, stalking the big gap up, and then it really didn't do anything. So I'm looking for some vulnerability on that one on Monday. Emerging markets, yesterday's short on the RL10 rollover and PSAR flip. We cashed today at the PSAR flip again, and that was about 1R. We initiated Mexico on a CATA 2 on the PSAR flip, standard risk, holding about 1R going into the weekend. Brazil. Nothing today. I missed the morning hook. That was a good trade. Span of control. Intel, a nice run up in the morning that was tradable. Span of control issue. Didn't take it. It looks pretty good going into the weekend, though. International paper. Yeah, so international paper we initiated 2 days ago on the PSAR flip, caught a 2 to the short side. Yesterday it closed weekly. This morning was a morning hook. Probably should have taken it at the edge of the dragon, waited for the PSAR flip, so about 2R. No overnight risk. IYR. IYR. 2 days ago we initiated the CATA 2 short and closed it today on the PSAR flip after the morning hook for about 1, 2, 3. No overnight risk. Missed the continuation. That was a good trade. KRE, the regional banking ETF. We had 2 positions short. This morning hook, took it at the PSAR flip. Did not trade the rebound. There may be some more weakness on Monday. That one is about 3R. Marijuana. The Kata 2 short from yesterday. Today was a morning hook that just kind of ground down and then took it at right near the exit, or near the end of the day at the PSAR. So that's about a 1-2-2R. Clean Energy. No trade on that one today. There was a hook in the morning. Um, that one, I think, on retrospect, I would have liked to have taken that PSAR flip because that's a pretty strong move coming off the same support level it did before. That's one that got away also. Rivian. No trade. There's a Kata 2 entry here. We'll see it on Monday, though. Treasuries. No trade today, kind of in a sideways, choppy channel that began to get quieter. I think it's at a key support level here. If it breaks on Monday, I think that's a short. Tesla was a PSAR flip short 2 days ago. We closed that one today at the right at the PSAR flip in the usual way. Oh, as you were. That was a stop and reverse as well in Tesla. So we're actually long on that one going into Monday. I like the failure to fail on that. And finally, U.S. Steel. We cashed the morning hook for about 2R. So pretty good job, I think, managing the channel trading this week between the measured highs and lows. You can see this one, the high is achieved here, it reverses and the dragon's down, so and then we take that cash position north of the swing low over here, so we're trading the inside of the channel. It feels like it was pretty effective. Let's see here. All right, swing trade of the day. This is 3 minutes on Brazil. Morning hook, PSAR flip, standard risk. Second position when it clears the hump of the RL10. Standard exit at this PSAR for about 4R. Re-entry on the Kata 2 and the PSAR flip. Standard exit for half an R, and then that was about it for the day. So about 5R intraday on Brazil. Check or hold. All right, let's take a look at where are we at here. Let's find the traders. All right, here's Agnieszka with half an hour on the Aussie dollar Japanese yen, 5 minutes. Gets the first position. Second position is a scratch. Couple quick losses, and she retains 0.5. And missed the long entry by staying observing that for too long, and could have been an additional 1.5R, but pretty good work prior. Woj minus 0.8, and some morning chop here in Devon. Gets a 0.8 to offset it, and Tesla's early trade misses the long ride. Makes up for it with +1 in U.S. Steel on the short side, misses the long side. And then on the short side, NVIDIA gets paid 3 times, and then a final scratch. And that's 2.8 for the day, 7.4 for the week. He's just continuing to grind, looking pretty good. We'll rotate to the weekend reports now. We remain in sideways normal. Um, Decent holding of support levels here on the 2-day and the 10-day look back. Risk Z is still pointing towards a risk off condition, but the price relative to the 200 began to slowly improve today. The ETF2 model, theoretical exposure increases from 10% to 40%, as now 4 of the 10 indexes are above the 4-month moving average. You can see just how vicious this oscillation has been in the regression line fractal, the oscillation of the 10 period. And that's where the trading the inside of that channel has actually paid off for us pretty well. It's the RL90 has tried to recover, trying to move back towards the RL270, and this is on a 3-day, by the way. Yeah, you see the oscillation in the 3-day bars, holding support on the 9-day bars, tenuously, but it held. So the long side trend is still slightly in play. The 150-day look back, we're right in the middle of the 30-day and the 10-day ranges, still comfortably above the previous swing low. So this has some chance for recovery, but I would look at 386, this swing low, as the crucial support level that must hold. And again, you can see that clearly on the zoomed in daily and on the zoomed in 30, which is showing some effort to try to get higher here on the with Kata 2s on the 30-minute. ETF2 portfolio, the winners continued to win. Technology and the globals all looking pretty good. We'll shift to the ETF2 regional. So U.S. tech in the Qs is really stretching its legs compared to broad weakness in the rest of the U.S. XLK is now green and white, as is VGT and the Qs. So you can see the green and white was good, now great, time to exploit new strength, and these are the new leaders. So that's S&P Tech, NASDAQ Tech, and the Dow Jones Internet Index. Liquid and volatile symbols based on average daily dollar volume in the ETFs. We have energy. Look at the volatility on regional banking, 8%. Whew. And then gold miners and oil exploration at 3.5. All right, shifting to the daily report. We'll go right to the Dow Tactical Summary. A handful of 5DDs, IBM, 3M, and Pfizer. A bit of a breakdown here in JP Morgan, but strong moves up in Coca-Cola and Procter. I like Coca-Cola at these levels. In the ETFs, big breakdown in marijuana continues. It's good to be short that. And a handful of nice auto framers for you to frame this weekend. There's your framing data. We'll shift right to the Godzillas. Some good enraged Godzillas with the double green volatilities, and some stealthy Godzillas here in the S&P, including 3M, with quiet volatility on both 5-day and 1-day. In the tactical symbol set, marijuana, uranium, and clean energy all setting up for the quiet Godzilla. I'm loving this short side trade in marijuana. In the auto framer, for the swing trades that frame out better than 2-to-1, it's worth noting that all of the metals, U.S. Steel, Cliff, and Alcoa, are better than 2-to-1, as is Devon Energy, and so we have some good ones to play looking at the week ahead. Key leaders from the NDX summary today, you can see Walmart, Coke, and Procter, no surprise. Consumer staples and healthcare beginning to make their recoveries in the defensive sectors. And the last chart we'll look at here is the frog trading list. The ones that have the highest value are the ones that are a combination of large range percentage and strong, consistent frog quality numbers. So that gets us into looking at Tesla, clean energy, marijuana, Devon, and NVIDIA. All right, that's everything we got for today. We got a long drive to Kansas City tomorrow, so I'm hitting the sack. And our the story circle for the coaching group will be my brother will handle that in the morning, and then creativity 2:02 at the normal time on Sunday, and then Sunday evening for the swing review. So take good care, and we shall see you when we see you next. Keep your wrist measured and your powder dry.